I'm loving this stamp set. I've had so much fun playing with it, and I'm still playing. Still, today's card uses this sentiment, but it's only part of the sentiment. I didn't use the dies, but I am using some of this gorgeous paper. In fact, the one I'm using today is this one. And I'm using the embossing folder. And I'm using some of the rhinestone, or the gems, I should say. I don't know which one I'm going to use because it's going to depend on when I get it put together, which color looks better with it. Okay, here's the card we're going to do today. Now, I will tell you I'm going to do it in a different color today so you can see it done in a different color. So with that, I'm going to pull in my measurements. And the first thing we need to do is we need to take our Snowflake Wishes DSP, and you need them to be 1 by 2.5, and you need 5 of them. All right, make sure I have all my pieces. If not, one is hiding. There it is. It's hiding underneath my computer. I'm just going to move it so I don't have to worry about it. Since I don't need it, since I'm not doing the Zoom. All right, so there are my pieces. And we're going to create this cute chevron pattern. Now, I did not glue my flaps down. When you do yours, if you don't like them sticking up, you can, but I kind of like the dimension to it. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to separate your pieces out. You want 3 pieces and 2 pieces. With the 3 pieces, you're going to take the right-hand corner and you're going to pull it down on the top, and you're going to make that piece. And I found it, if I took and used my finger on that corner and got that corner started, but it's got to be perfectly even on that side. So, all right, there it goes. And once I got it even, then I used my other finger and folded it down. So then we're going to do the next one, right-hand corner, and it takes me a few minutes to figure out which works best. All right, and I'm going to fold that one down, and I'm trying very carefully to make the 2 edges even. You're working with a small space, so it can be a challenge, but you just keep playing with it. And I found if I use this finger and got that corner set up as best I could, then I was better off. Like my fingernails, I did them just for you. These have snowflakes on them. They're that Color Street stuff. Then you're going to flip it around. And of course I did them yesterday and already they were all messed up. And you're going to do the same thing on the other end. Use the right-hand corner, pull it down. Once you get a rhythm, it's better. All right, so it looks like that. So we're going to do that with the other 2 pieces. And again, it takes me a few minutes to figure out. But the key is making sure the 2 sides are even. And this is a great way to use up scraps. Okay. All right, so I've got the 3 that look like this. Now we're going to take the other 2 and we're going to pull the left-hand side down and get it even and lined up like so. All right, I'm going to do the left hand on this one. For some reason, doing the left hand version is easier for me, even though I'm right-handed. I don't know why. Okay, all right, flip it around and do the left hand this way also. So pull this one down. So 2 are right folds and 3 are right folds and 2 are left folds. All right. what I take and do is kind of get this bottom straight, and then I use my finger to pull the top or the middle down. So I kind of get this lined up, and then I take this finger and I push on this till I get it lined up. So then you can see we've got them going in just different directions, and that's the key. You want them going in different directions. Now you're going to take a piece of Whisper White, and it's 4 by 5 1/4, and I embossed it with the snowflakes. And these are going to go on there, and since it's embossed, I'm going to use my tear and tape right down the middle so that I have a good strong grab on these. So I'm just going to add the tear and tape on here real quick. You probably can glue it, but I didn't want it to move. Oh, that went over, so I'll have to fold it down. Okay. Cut this one this way. Okay. All right, one more, and then we're going to put this together, and wait till you see how easy it goes together. I'm not going to fool with that too much, because if I do, I'll have a mess. I'll just fold it over. Hey, Betty Ann. So now that we've got our pieces, I'm going to flip them back over so I can see which way they go, so I know how to start it. All right, so you want to take one of the 3 pieces, all right? And I'm going to take the back off. And now you can do this at the bottom, you can do it at the middle, you can do it at the top, but you have to watch your point. You can't go up above it. But you want to take this side and make it even with this side. So I am looking at I'm going to try to do it right in the center. So I am looking at my top and bottom. Then you're going to take one of the 2 folds, and you're going to add it to here. And the key is you want to butt this up against it really close. I had to fudge mine at the end. All right. So there's that one. Then you go back to the 3, and you're going to work your way across. So the hardest part of this whole thing is folding these little tiny papers. But again, I'm pushing them against each other. Then you're going to take your last one of the 2, the set of 2. My back off, and then I've got to fold that down. All right, again, I'm butting it up against there really close, and then we have our last one. Woohoo, it worked. You can fudge it a little, so just know that, like, there's just slightly a little tiny bit hanging off. So I'm going to really push that there. And I'm going to line the side up and then stick it down. And then I go back and I push on my creases like so. And that's it. Isn't that so cute? Now, when I did this one I knew I was going to use the navy for it. This paper actually has Pool Party and Coastal Cabana. So I pulled out both, but I'm wondering neither one of those. I don't like either one of those. Let's try Pacific Point. Oh, it's all folded wrong. Okay, we're going to do this one this way. All right, so, ooh, I kind of like that. What do you think? So there's Pacific Point,